The Ottumwa Economic Development Corporation held their annual State of the Economy luncheon Wednesday. City officials and various businesses gathered to hear Renaud, who is the research vice president of the Internet of Things, based in New York. Before his speech, Renaud touched on his main topic.
So we're going to cover a couple things. One is the nature of the U.S. economy right now and how it breaks down sort of by industry, and then how that industry is going to be evolving given labor changes and the aging demographic, baby boomers cycling out of the workforce, and obviously a lot of skills that are moving with them that we don't have the skill set now to backfill, right? And then the technologies that are coming down the line that might be able to help address some of those things, and how Ottumwa can really prepare itself for those 21st century skills.
Renaud discussed how technological changes will affect the workforce in the future.
Right. So some of the things that we have done in the past in transportation and manufacturing and oil and gas were very, very monotonous, very mechanical in nature. These are things that now we can have machines do. We can add sensors, we can add actuators, we can add things like machine learning and say, instead of you having to walk around with a clipboard all day long around a factory floor taking readings off of machines to make sure that they're properly functioning, maybe what we do is we have them wirelessly transmit if it turns out something is amiss, and that way you can go address just that deficiency. You need less people walking the floor, less clipboards.
Renaud calls himself a techno-optimist and doesn't see many drawbacks of technology becoming more prevalent.
So I see all the benefits as far as labor savings, as far as energy savings and things like that. I'd say the folks that are unwilling or unable to make the change from walking the floor with a clipboard, I think you and I, when we spoke on the radio, talked about a gentleman who lays his hands on pumps at chemical refineries, and he can tell from the vibration from the harmonics if a pump's about to fail, how the bearings are doing there. That's obviously a skill set that's going to evolve and is probably going to become a little bit more digitized. So he will turn into more of an engineer managing those systems than necessarily going up and laying your hand on it.
Renaud left the City of Bridges after his presentation, but he gave those who attended plenty to ponder. For Ottumwa Radio News, I'm Ellis Kojo.